Roomba versus smart home. Does it make it smarter? Does it make it cleaner? Does it make it more convenient? Stick around as we get into that in the question of the day. What's going on, guys? Matt in the hat. Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. You are tuned in to the hot list. I come to you on Monday through Friday each and every week around 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. We hang out and talk real estate. We talk properties new to the market with recent price reductions or something unique about the property I want to share and want you to know. I also answer a question of the day that is submitted by a listener of the podcast. And if you want more information on how to get your question on the show and answered, stick around and tune in with me till the end. And finally, I recognize and thank a sponsor of the week each and every week. And to find out how you could become a sponsor of the week and support the podcast, all you got to do is just hang out with me for a few minutes longer. So for my Facebookers, thank y'all for stopping by, hanging out. And if you are catching this live, comment hashtag live. With catching it on the replay, comment hashtag replay. For my YouTubers, I greatly appreciate your support. Make sure that you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those bell notifications so as I bring you new videos like this one, you can come in and check them out. The property we're talking about today is a new construction property, not quite finished yet. The address is 805 Riverside Court right here in Emporia. As it stands right now, it's set up to be a 4-bed, 3-bath house with an attached 2-car garage. It's, again, estimated to have a finished basement, so give it a total finished area of 2,356 square feet of finished space. Currently listed for $259,000, courtesy of Eck Real Estate. This is, again, a new construction house, ranch style house in a new subdivision, and they have the basement and the walls poured. If you click on the link, it's going to tell you, or it's going to take you to my website so you can see what the walls look like, as well as the artist rendering of what the house is going to look like in the floor plan layout. It's going to have a full basement. Now, with the basement being finished, it's going to be listed at $259,000. You have the option of leaving the basement unfinished, and that would take the price from $259,000 down to $229,000. The basement is also walkout basement, and to the south, you're going to have the Cottonwood River. To the east, you're going to have Peter Pan Park. So I know we've talked about Peter Pan Park before. If you just walk across, you've got 18-hole disc golf course. You've got a pond to go fishing. You have equipment, playground equipment for little ones. You've got a walking trail. You could attempt to ride your bike. Hopefully you're a better rider than I am, because I busted my ass a couple times. Definitely a good time and still worth checking out. If you have any questions about the property, all you got to do is, like I said, reach out to me here through Facebook, or if you're hitting my website, you can reach out directly to me through there as well. And love to jump on the phone and just see what questions I can answer or any concerns that you have. Before I get to the question of the day, I do want to recognize and thank our sponsor of the week this week. That is Thomas Feltz Photography. Thomas does an amazing job. He just wrapped up some additional sessions earlier this week and last week. There was some baby pictures, a round of senior pictures, and even some family pictures as well. They are absolutely amazing. If you click on the link in the details, it'll take you to his Facebook page. You can see the quality of picture and workmanship that Thomas does. You can also, from there, it's got his phone number as well as his website, so you can check availability as well as pricing on his website, and just call him and have a talk with him, see what his schedule's like, and kind of what you're thinking for ideas, and brainstorm back and forth. All you got to do is just give him a call, and he can get you set up, get you going. As I mentioned, he's done a number of pictures for me, and they are absolutely amazing. Many of you have seen the headshots that I post. Thomas did all those, and just, they're absolutely amazing. If you are interested in being a sponsor of the week for the hot list, just reach out to me through wherever you're listening to this. We can have a quick phone call and see if you're a good fit for being and partnering with the hot list. And now, my favorite part of the show, the question of the day. Question of the day, as y'all know, is submitted by a listener of the podcast each and every single week. And I want to thank everybody, because without these questions, I wouldn't be able to do what I do, come up with the content, and just continue to create content for everybody watching this and listening to this. So the question of the day, again, usually from a listener, I figured today it's my turn. Can a Roomba improve my house or make my house cleaner? I don't personally have a Roomba. I have friends that do. My daughter and her boyfriend do. It is a very cool concept. And, when I originally saw these and I just kind of watched them work, my first thought was, people are kind of lazy. I mean, you can't take 5-10 minutes and vacuum. Now I've realized, watching it, it's not a matter of them being lazy. It's a matter of them getting that time back. Even if it's 5 minutes, they're getting that 5 minutes that they're able to do something else, maybe something more productive. And recently with COVID, real estate business has been picking up. Fortunately for me, that's good. And my wife's job is becoming a little more demanding. It has been a little more challenging than normal to, vacuum and pick things up. Now, I'll be honest, some of that is because I haven't made it a priority like I do everything else. And it's just that I don't have to tell you guys, in recent years, a number of consumer devices that have come out have offered or do offer internet enabled features and other forms of connectivity. And this allows for updates to devices like a Roomba, and allows them to interact with each other, as well as a fully functional and automated system. So now this is all starting to make sense, seeing the functionality in the devices like the Roomba or other vacuums similar to it. So now they're ready to be made to integrate into your smart home. And so I've done a little bit of research, mostly on the Roomba, because that's what I've seen and I'm familiar with. So these current models feature some type of Wi-Fi connectivity, and the ability to program and control the vacuum from an app. So these are ideal for those with smart home devices already or thinking of getting them. So it makes it much simpler to add cleaning to your home automation routine on top of whatever else you may have going right now. So today, we're going to look at 4 ways Roomba makes your home smarter. Pretty cool, right? So first and foremost, number 1 is programming and automation. Now, you don't have to go full smart home right away. We've actually taken ours in stages, and that's what a lot of people do. Roomba and the other smart vacs out there still make home cleaning much simpler and much easier, because the vacuums have multiple sensors to help avoid objects either in front of them or on the floor as well. You can also program them to run at certain times. That way, like I've learned, you don't step on them during the day, because I mean, these things aren't cheap, let's be honest. And usually after the initial programming, from what I've learned and what I've talked to people about, you don't really have to do anything else with them. They can run automatically, and even find their docking station when the battery is starting to run low and they need to charge up again. Number two is digital assistant control. This allows the Roomba automation to go one step further. So you can connect it with your digital assistant, whether it is Alexa or your Google Assistant. This this allows you to start the vacuum by using voice commands through Echo or your Google Home device, which makes cleanup outside uh, outside the program times that you have a lot easier, because all you got to do is just give it a voice command. So this lets you program your cleanup as part of, maybe you want to expand your cleanup routine. You can expand it. So for example, you're having friends over, family over, whatever the case may be, and you have a normal set routine with your Roomba. Well, now if you're having friends over, what you can do is set that routine while you leave, go to the store, pick up what you need. So your Roomba starts cleaning. Your smart thermostat either drops the temperature if it's the summer, raises the temperature if it's in the winter, so it's cooler, warmer in the house when people start showing up, and it turns your lights off as you're leaving. All that's done just with simple automation and voice commands. That's pretty cool. Number three is the IFTT interaction. If you're not familiar with what that is, it is the if this then that. That's an app that I personally use and I really like. So, and I bring this up because what if your Roomba doesn't interact with other devices? What if they don't connect with your digital assistant? That's where the if this then that app comes into play. This allows you to connect different services that wouldn't integrate with each other otherwise. So it's pretty cool, and it's designed for people like me. So if you've never been on the app or you're not familiar with it, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of user-made interactions that cover smart devices, applications, whatever you're looking for. If for some reason you can't find what you're looking for, the app does allow you to create your own, which again, very, very nice, very handy. This will enable you to get some useful interactions out of it, and maybe you want to do some that are just for fun. For example, you can program it when your Roomba starts moving. It'll send out a tweet saying that uh, start time has commenced, cleaning commenced, or when it returns to base, it can say return to base, mission complete. Something simple, fun like that. And finally, number four, which I think is probably the coolest one on this list: sweep and mop. You heard that right. So it can vacuum carpet and hardwood, vinyl, laminate, whatever the case. But what about mopping and cleaning? Roomba now actually makes a robotic mop, which is very cool. It's called the uh, Bravea robot mop. It's designed for houses with hardwood floors, laminate floors. This particular one moves over your non-carpeted floors. Keep that in mind. Non-carpeted floors, and it does this without scuffing, scratching, or leaving any marks behind. So this thing can uh, tackle your spills, stains, whatever the case may be. And the best part, it still uses the same app that the standard Roomba does. That is pretty cool, pretty badass, and that's what I'm definitely going to be looking into getting one of these, because I've seen enough of them, and with doing this video, I've researched enough of them that it's not a matter of needing to needing to do it or being lazy to do it, but it's a matter of it can run while I'm doing my phone calls, my follow-up, scheduling and setting appointments, it can run. Of course, I'll have to have the dogs crated because they may not like it. I'm sure it'll terrify them. But just a matter of, even if it's 5, usually to vacuum my house, for example, it takes me 15 to 20 minutes. And with one of these and getting that done, that's, we'll say 15 minutes that I can be doing something else, whether that is prepping for an appointment, spending time with Chase, with Lisa, or doing something else around the house that is just going to make my cleanup simpler and quicker as well. So that's why I decided to check this thing out, do some little research myself, and now I'm going to be looking at getting one, which I'm pretty excited about. So that's going to do it for me in the hot list. So thank you guys for watching, hanging out with me, Matt in the Hat, Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. I do this because your experience matters and should be trusted with a veteran. Y'all have an awesome day and tune back in for Red Friday. Take care.